Hi guys, it's DJ, and I'm the Services District Educator for Ulta Beauty in Louisiana. And I just want to take a few minutes to run you guys through one of my favorite balayage techniques for a couple of reasons. One, whenever I first started doing balayage, I needed a roadmap. Whenever they told me balayage was freehand, I was just like, that's too much freedom for me. I need a blueprint or a roadmap in order to get to the end result that I'm looking to achieve. The other part is, whenever we open our salons back up, our guests are going to be running down those doors. They're going to be busting down those doors, and we're going to have to be able to accommodate all of those guests, get them to their ultimate end result without jeopardizing any of that experience in a quick amount of time. So this technique for me saves me a lot of time, and I would love to share it with you guys. Before we get started, I just want to take a second to express some gratitude. Not just gratitude for the amazing company that I have the privilege of working for right now, because they are doing everything that they can to take care of their associates. I know that 100% that at the end of the day, they have their associate at the forefront of everything that they do. And for that, I'm eternally grateful. But I think the other thing that I'm immensely grateful for right now is all the education. Not just the education that I'm being able to receive right now, but also the education that I'm being able to give you guys. I think this is an amazing time for us to just pause, invest into ourselves. That way, whenever our salons open back up, we can go in, floodgates open, give our guests all these amazing value-added experiences and techniques in order to elevate that guest experience even further, because I know I'm excited, and whenever I'm excited, my guests are excited. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started with this technique. Alright guys, so I'm going to start this whole technique. I'm going to start it in the nape, taking about a 1/2 inch, maybe a 3/4 inch subsection, and get the rest of that hair out of my way. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take a nice little skip slice. Now as I start to paint this little skip slice that I just took, you guys are going to start noticing that it is turning into a traditional balayage, but instead of me having to hand paint the sides and hand paint the point of light in the middle, it's all coming together as a nice little traditional balayage. Now what I'm going to do is the bottom of that subsection, the bottom of that skip slice, I'm going to marry it, boom, right there, marry it to that top, that skip slice that I took, and then I am going to saturate those mid lengths and completely saturate those ends to give me that graduation of saturation, just like you would in a typical balayage. I absolutely love teaching this technique. It's actually one of our elite hair color techniques. I love teaching this technique because as soon as I marry that bottom piece to the top of that skip slice that I took, every time a salon professional is like, oh my gosh, why have I not thought of this sooner? Like, that was so easy. So I'm really excited to show you guys the rest of this technique. Taking my next little subsection, I'm going to break it in half just so I can have a more manageable subsection. Taking another skip slice, right, look at that, right there. That way this is going to, you'll see whenever I paint that it's going to give me the traditional inverted triangle point of light. And I didn't really have to put a lot of thought into that, right? Because I just took that skip slice and that does the work for me. Putting majority of my product to mid-strand and working it up. Married the bottom part, the darker part, or the depth as we would call it, to the rest of that subsection. And working on that graduation of saturation on those mid-lengths, making sure that my ends are completely saturated. Alright, going to the right hand side of the head, you guys are starting to pick up the pattern, the skip slice, and how it's going to give us that same end result that a traditional balayage would, but it's about half of the effort and half of the time. So we're still getting those same points of light, whether it's a V, whether it's a W, still getting those same points of light that we would get in a traditional balayage, just half of the effort with the slice skip slice. So now as we're finishing up this subsection, what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up the rest of the back of the head application so you guys can get an idea of what the rest of the application looks like, and then we will meet back together in just a minute so that we can check out the end result. Just want you guys to check it out while it's cooking, see what it looks like, and then next I just want to show you guys what it looks like when it's freshly blown out. I don't think any stylist is bought into a balayage or an ombre technique unless they see it whenever it's straight, freshly blown out. You see it's very seamless, very beautiful. I'm obsessed with this technique. And next I went ahead and curled it for you guys so you can see the versatility with the styling in it. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's easy, fast, fun, and you can just get your clients in and out really fast. I hope you guys enjoyed today's little video, and I hope you pick something up, and I hope you bring it back to the salon, try it out, see how versatile and customizable it is. Hope you enjoy this technique, and thanks for joining me today.